Hi, I'm Wendy, and I'm going to talk to you a little bit about the 3-day cleanse. This is a cleanse that was created by Dr. Christopher. He has a booklet called the 3-day cleansing program that I highly recommend getting. I'm going to tell you a little bit about this, but he has a lot more information in here that would help out. The 3-day cleanse is a really good cleanse to start off with, and this is just after the holidays. So I ended up having a little bit of cooked food and some sugar and different things, not a whole lot like I have in years past, but it was enough that my body started doing a natural cleanse. So the last couple of days, I haven't been feeling all that well. I have flu-like symptoms, cough and cold, things like that. And these are symptoms that happen naturally because the body is cleaning out. One of the things he talks about in here is that the mucus is what causes a lot of disease and problems. Mucus is actually our body's defense mechanism to be able to get rid of the toxins and clear it out of the system. And it's created by the junk food that we eat. So this cleanse will clean out the mucus from the body, which he says is the problem source that develops tumors, cysts, etc., bringing about old age rapidly. So we're actually aging faster when we have a lot of mucus and inflammation in our system. And so it's really important for us to clean that out. And this cleanse will help with doing that. Then we need to make sure that we're eating high quality amounts of food. So he has what's called the mucusless diet, which is basically the raw food diet, which is what I eat most of the time, a very high amount of raw food, and soups and things like that are also fine. He also does oatmeal and things like that as well. So this book does go through a bit on the mucusless diet, and then there's another book that has more about it, and it's called the mucusless diet. So you can go ahead and get that too if you'd like from Amazon. So basically what this is you take 16 ounces of prune juice in the morning when you rise, okay? Make sure if you can that it's organic. This one is not organic. I couldn't find it at the store because I just went locally. But if you go to a health food store, you should be able to find some really good high quality organic prune juice. So 16 ounces, that's 2 cups basically of your prune juice, and then that helps to get your bowels moving and get things started to clean out, okay? So after that, about a half hour later, then you're gonna follow that with a good unfiltered organic apple juice. And this unfiltered, it has the mother at the bottom, which is kind of a cloudy. You don't want the crystal clear apple juice because that has been filtered out and it doesn't have all of the incredible nutrients and vitamins and minerals in it that you need. So during this cleanse, you're not only cleaning things out, but because the apple juice is so wonderful and pure, it has the pectin in it to be able to get rid of the heavy metals and other toxins. And it is also nourishing your body while you do this. So you shouldn't feel hungry when you're doing the cleanse. So every 30 minutes then thereafter throughout the day, you're going to want to drink an entire gallon of the apple juice. And you're like every half hour. So you start off with a prune juice, 16 ounces in the morning. Half hour later, you do the apple juice. A half hour later, you do distilled water. Distilled water is considered a hungry water. It goes in and it grabs all of the inorganic minerals and pulls it out of the system. But it does not touch the organic minerals, which would be the things that you would be getting from your fruits and vegetables and things like that. So distilled water will really help with the cleanse. And then another half hour later, you'll follow it with more apple juice. So the prune juice is just 1 in the morning, and then it's every half hour, it's apple juice and distilled water back and forth throughout the day. And then you should have about a gallon that you drink. It might be a little bit less if you have a smaller body size. Might be a little bit more if you don't. I usually will get 3 gallons of the apple juice because you'll be doing this for 3 days. During this time, make sure that you are near a toilet. You need to maybe schedule this on a weekend if you're not home all of the time, or whatever you need to do so that you can make sure that you're near that. You may end up filling the toilet with a lot of the toxins and junk that have been accumulating in your system. Dr. Christopher talked too about the mucus and how it can be like glue in the system. And oftentimes we have caked up feces that are along the walls of the colon, and this will help to chip that away and get rid of the junk that's been in there for even years. So an excellent way to be able to get that going. And if you get hungry at night, you can eat some actual apples, and that should help satisfy you. And on the third day, then go ahead and have, if you're hungry at night, you can have a green salad. And then you're going to want to slowly get back into the food on the fourth and fifth day. So you'll do a lot of fruits and vegetables and greens and things like that. And in the winter time, right now it's winter, so I would suggest doing some vegetable soups and things like that, and you'll want to do them at lower heats so that you can preserve the enzymes of the vegetables. So what I like to do is put a big pot of water and boil it on high, and then I put in very small diced or cubed vegetables. Onions are excellent for the mucus and things. So these are also very medicinal as well. So you're going to want to do onions and garlic in there. Potatoes have potassium in them, so that creates a potassium broth for you. You can do zucchini, yellow squash, butternut squash, any kind of squashes like that. Carrots and celery, all sorts of different vegetables that you may have on hand. And this will help you so that you can feel like you're getting a meal. It's nice and warm. But I put it on high and then turn the heat off and put all of those vegetables in with a lid on top. And it's like making a tea, a vegetable tea. And that way you know that it's going to cook the vegetables, but it won't do it so that you're killing off the enzymes. You want to have the vegetables have still a nice little crunch to them, and the colors should still be bright. So that's what you're looking for in your food when you cook it. I hope this helps you so that you can get started on your 3-day cleanse. And like I said, go ahead and purchase the book if you can. It's the 3-day cleanse program by Dr. Christopher. I have it on my website at rawchefwendy.com, where you can go ahead and purchase that and we'll get it sent out to you. And then schedule on your calendar when you plan to do your cleanse and get going. And I hope that you will participate in our Facebook group and let us know how things are going for you with your cleanse. And realize that there will be some symptoms, just like I've been having a little bit of running nose and just kind of feeling run down, and that's perfectly normal. Just make sure that you plan some time to take care of yourself and to get some rest and things like that so that your body can heal and repair. I hope this has helped you, and good luck on your cleanse.